And I'll just do the triangle in like as
Let's
quick
do
as I
it.
possibly can, because what you're talking about does lead to that. The bottom of the triangle is positive emotion. So every relationship needs at least 5 positive emotions for every negative emotion. When we talk about positive emotions, we're talking about how do both people feel when we end this interaction? Do we feel inspired? Do we feel hopeful? Do we feel affirmed? Do we feel validated? Do we feel empathy? So we could do a whole thing on that to like, I just want to highlight that this does not mean being a positive person. This does not mean being toxic positivity and Pollyanna. It means making sure we both feel the reward of having connected. So do I feel accepted? And like, do I not feel judged? Do I feel like they saw me and they appreciated me? And so all of us are going to gravitate to the people that leave us feeling better. So the base of the triangle is positive emotions. And then the 2 arms up the triangle is consistency and vulnerability. And those 2 grow incrementally together, hopefully at the same time. So on the one side, we have consistency, and that's what you're describing that felt so much easier on the playground and as kids and at summer camp and in the neighborhood and at school. And this is also why work is the number one place we make friends as adults. It's not because we would pick our colleagues as our friends if we had an option of lineup, a lineup of options.
Right.
It's because we have consistency with them and we're seeing them and we're interacting with them more often than we are often with our quote best friends. And so it's that consistency that starts building familiarity. It's that familiarity that starts building a sense of comfortableness. It starts building a sense of expectation. We feel like we can predict how each other is going to respond. We feel safer with each other. This is where trust happens. And so with that consistent time, as we're sharing experiences and building memories and logging hours and having interactions, this is where we start feeling like we have a structure, a safety, the bones of our friendship, really, a pattern to our friendship. And so that consistency is so important. And I'll just say what you were referencing earlier is there's really only 2 ways to build that consistency in our relationships. One is to join something or participate in something where the consistency is already present. So whether that's at the playground where we're seeing the same people, whether that's at the dog park, whether that's at work, but really kind of seeing those as opportunities, because your only other choice otherwise is to build that consistency yourself, which means initiating, inviting, reaching out, following up, scheduling, doing it again over and over and over, which is hard.